Hello and welcome to the introduction video for Raiffeisen Euro-backed stable token or REST wallet pilot project. REST token is issued by Raiffeisen Bank International on the 0bsnetwork blockchain platform, and this system and the user application have been developed by Blockstruct. The main purpose of this project is to demonstrate and enable fast, convenient, and secure payments of goods and services by using a blockchain-based token tied to the euro. This will solve the major issue of other blockchain-based tokens such as Bitcoin, Ether, and others, namely their extreme volatility of price, as well as highly unpredictable transaction processing fees. Let's now discuss some of the basics of blockchain technology. As opposed to centralized systems where one party has the full control of the system itself as well as all of the user's accounts and content stored on the system, blockchain enables true ownership and transfer of digitized value, for example, tokenized assets, recording and processing of data in a truly decentralized, trustless, and self-sovereign way. No single party has control of the platform. Each user is an equal stakeholder on the blockchain, and transactions are independently verified and processed by a network of nodes. On a public blockchain platform like 0bsnetwork, any user can run their own node. Once stored or processed on the blockchain, data and transactions can no longer be deleted or altered. This is also referred to as immutability. Blockchain accounts are created and fully controlled by the users themselves. No third party has any power over a user's account. That's what we mean when we say self-sovereignty. Self-sovereignty brings increased rights to the user, but also increases their responsibility. Let's now briefly discuss some of the characteristics of the 0bsnetwork blockchain platform and why Raiffeisen Bank International chose it over the competition for the REST wallet. It's a third-generation open-source blockchain platform, which means that anybody can contribute to its development, and it's based on proof-of-stake algorithm developed at Cornell University. 0bsnetwork is focused exclusively on real-world applications of blockchain technology in business and public services. It's highly scalable. It's many times faster than previous generation platforms such as Ethereum. 0bsnetwork has natively built-in data recording and processing, and no complex development of smart contracts is necessary. It's also the world's most developer-friendly blockchain platform, with open APIs and developer libraries for JavaScript, React, React Native, C#, Python, Java, and other popular programming languages. Finally, 0bsnetwork is very energy efficient. In comparison with the Ethereum platform, it consumes 812,000 times less energy per year, or on a per transaction basis, because it's much faster and can process more transactions in a unit of time, it's 10.11 million times less energy per transaction. Finally, let's discuss the Raiffeisen Euro-backed stable token system architecture and its differences to a traditional banking system. Traditionally, a user has access to the banking system through a web browser or a mobile banking app on their smartphone. The user logs in with their bank account number and a password or PIN, effectively identity. But crucially, the account is not actually held by the user. Instead, it is held and controlled by the bank. When a user wants to purchase some goods or services, they will normally use a third-party service like a credit or debit card issued by Visa or MasterCard to pay for their purchase. What happens in this process is that the merchant receives only a promise of the payment. They give the goods over to the user and then wait for the actual money to arrive in their account at a later point. This can take hours or even days for cross-border transactions. If a user wants to send some money to family or friends directly from one bank account to another, such transactions will usually take a day or more, and for cross-border transactions, quite high transaction fee will normally be charged. The positive aspect of the fact that the account is controlled by the bank and not by the user is that the user can't actually lose access to the account. If they lose their device or password or PIN, all they have to do is prove their identity to the bank and their access to their account will be restored. Also, in certain cases, if some fraudulent or incorrect transactions are made by accident, the user can simply talk to the bank or to a credit card processing company and request their funds to be restored. With blockchain-based accounts, the situation is significantly different. When you create a blockchain account, it's actually controlled by your private key, which is stored only on your device. With the REST Wallet app, your private key is actually represented by a 15-word seed phrase available in your account security tab. And this seed phrase or your private account is never shared with any third party. It's stored in the browser where you first accessed your REST wallet and not available on anywhere else. So what happens if you want to use the same account on other devices? Maybe you have a second smartphone or your laptop. Well, you can log into your REST wallet with your identity, your email and your password, but the wallet will actually not be there. The blockchain account won't be there. What you have to do is take the seed phrase from the first device where you created the account, copy and paste it into your other devices, and then your blockchain account will be transferred there as well. You need to back up the seed phrase carefully and securely. Again, if you lose it, you're going to lose access to your account. And also, if anybody else gains access to it, they will have full control of your account. And that's what we meant when we said that self-sovereignty increases your responsibility as well. Since nobody except you has your private key, nobody can help in case you lose it. And also nobody can help in case somebody else unauthorized gains access to your private key and abuses your blockchain account. Okay, now that we've covered the blockchain accounts and why it's super important for you to back up your private key or seed phrase as soon as you start your REST wallet for the first time, let's talk about what you can actually do with it. Well, anybody, including any merchant, any seller of goods or services, can open their blockchain account as well. And in theory, you could be paying for these goods or services with blockchain-based tokens. But from experience with Bitcoin, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies, we know that blockchain tokens are normally extremely volatile in value. Sometimes the value of a blockchain-based token can change by 30, 50 or more % in a single day. So nobody in their right mind would want to sell you coffee or pizza or anything else and charge you for that in a blockchain-based token. That's where Raiffeisen Bank International comes into play. And specifically, that's where the Raiffeisen Euro-backed stable token comes into play. REST is a token created by Raiffeisen Bank International specifically to solve the issue of cryptocurrency or blockchain-based token volatility. How it works is that each individual REST token is backed up by €1 held by Raiffeisen Bank. So how do you get REST tokens into your account, into your wallet rather? Well, initially you have to top up your wallet. You do that by sending some euros from your regular bank account to a dedicated RBI account, which you can see in your REST wallet app. And for that, you will get the corresponding amount of REST tokens into your wallet. Now you can spend these tokens at a merchant who accepts them and get your goods in return. The difference here compared to a traditional bank transaction described in the previous step is that these REST tokens will actually move from your account to the account of the merchant. Again, these accounts are held by you and by the merchant respectively, not by a centralized third party. So if you send any tokens by error, there is no way for you to get them back unless you literally ask the person to whom you've sent them to send them back to you. So be very careful about where you send or spend your REST tokens. For the merchant, if that interests you, The process for getting euros is they send the tokens back to Raiffeisen Bank International, and RBI sends the corresponding amount of euros to their bank account. Also, or similarly, if you wish to withdraw some euros from your REST wallet, you will simply send your REST tokens back to RBI, and they will send euros to your bank account. The REST app is available at www.restapp.at, and this is what some of its screens look like. So you will initially see the login screen. If you're not already registered as a user, you will have to register by entering your personal information. This information will be stored at RBI, not saved on the blockchain. As we said before, any information stored on the blockchain cannot be deleted, and this would be opposed to the GDPR regulation. So your personally identifiable information is actually stored by RBI. And if at any point you want to delete it, you can. And then the next step we suggest you do is you open your account security tab, click here to show your seed phrase and write it down and store it somewhere safe and secure. Once you open this same address in a different browser or on a different device, you will again go to the account security tab. You will copy your seed phrase from your first device and click here to enter your seed phrase on the new device. Your token balance will be shown at the top. You can top up your token balance here, withdraw euros from your account here. You can send tokens to a friend or colleague, or you can pay for goods or services by scanning the QR code shown by the cash register. Finally, here's some contact information. If you need support with using your REST app, send an email to blockchain@rbinternational.com, and you can learn more about 0bs Network at the 0bsnetwork.com website. Pay attention, this is a 0, not a letter O. You can send us an email to hello@0bsnetwork.com, tweet at us at 0bsnetwork, or you can join our 0bs Network official Telegram chat channel at the 0bs Network. Thanks a lot for your attention. We hope you'll enjoy the convenience and speed of your REST Wallet app, and maybe join us on our future endeavors as well.